Imagine the most powerful man in the world, the Emperor Augustus, banging his head against a wall, shouting, "Quintilius Verus, give me back my legions." What could possibly drive an emperor to such despair? The answer lies in a dark, muddy forest in Germania, where one of the Roman Empire's greatest disasters unfolded. This is the story of the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest, a betrayal so devastating it redrew the map of Europe forever. At the turn of the 1st century AD, Rome was at the peak of its power. The conquest of Germania, the wild lands east of the Rhine River, seemed inevitable. Augustus envisioned a new province, stretching all the way to the Elbe River. He appointed Publius Quintilius Verus, a seasoned administrator, though not a frontline general, to govern the supposedly pacified region. Verus was experienced but arrogant. He treated the Germanic tribes not as proud warriors, but as conquered subjects, imposing Roman laws and heavy taxes. He saw their outward compliance and mistook it for genuine loyalty, a fatal miscalculation. Living in Verus's inner circle was a man leading a double life. His name was Arminius, a prince of the Carusi tribe. He had been taken to Rome as a hostage in his youth. There, he received a Roman military education, learned Latin, and even earned Roman citizenship and the rank of equestrian. To Verus, Arminius was the perfect example of a civilized barbarian, a trusted advisor and friend. But beneath the surface of this Romanized officer, the heart of a Germanic warrior beat strong. While dining with Verus and speaking perfect Latin, Arminius was secretly forging a coalition of tribes, uniting them with a singular, audacious goal: to drive Rome out of their lands for good. In the autumn of 09 AD, Arminius's plan was set into motion. He fed Verus false intelligence about a minor rebellion in a remote area, luring the Roman governor away from his fortified summer camps. Arminius convinced Verus to take a shortcut through the unfamiliar and treacherous Teutoburg Forest. With 3 elite legions, the 17th, 18th, and 19th plus auxiliaries, and a long train of civilians, Verus marched his entire force of nearly 20,000 people straight into a perfectly laid trap. As soon as the Romans entered the dense woods, the heavens opened. A torrential storm turned the ground into a sucking quagmire. The narrow path stretched the Roman column out for miles, making communication and command impossible. Their heavy shields became waterlogged, their bowstrings useless in the rain. Then the attack began. From all sides, hidden behind trees and earthen walls they had secretly built, Germanic warriors unleashed a torrent of javelins. The organized Roman legions, masters of open-field battle, were helpless. They were bogged down, strung out, and surrounded. For 3 agonizing days, the slaughter continued. The Romans tried to form defensive formations, but the terrain and relentless ambushes broke them again and again. They were exhausted, terrified, and fighting for their lives in a green hell. Verus, seeing all was lost, fell on his own sword rather than face capture. His senior officers followed suit. The remaining soldiers were hunted down and annihilated. It wasn't a battle, it was a massacre. The legionary eagles, the sacred standards of Rome, were captured, the ultimate humiliation. News of the disaster sent shockwaves through Rome. Augustus was utterly devastated. The loss of 3 entire legions, a tenth of his army, was a blow from which the emperor never truly recovered. He declared a period of national mourning, and, for the rest of his life, would periodically cry out for Verus to return his legions. More importantly, the dream of a Roman province in Germania died in that forest. Rome would launch punitive raids, but never again would it seriously attempt to conquer the lands east of the Rhine. That river became the empire's permanent northern frontier for the next 400 years. Arminius's betrayal didn't just win a battle. It altered the course of history, ensuring that a large part of Europe would develop outside the direct influence of the Roman world, shaping the nations and cultures we know today.